Introducing Mr. Rich Little. You know, you may not know this, but a lot of stars develop their voices through the use of potions. Would you bring the table on, please? Now, these bottles, you see, were made up with particular stars in mind, but you can have a lot of fun, you know, mixing them together and making up new ones. Now, for instance, here is Ed Sullivan. I had a little Ed Sullivan. And drink it.
There we have Ed Sullivan. Do you all enjoy that? Did I finish that one?
Let's hear it for me.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here is a potion used by Kirk Douglas. Now, I just add a little to my potion. So I drink it and become Walter Brennan.
Well, if that ain't magic, I don't know what is. These potions are the darndest things I've ever seen, little Duke.
Now, watch this. I'm adding a tranquilizer tablet to slow me down. Now, you add it to the beaker and drink it. And I become James Stewart. I don't understand. I just don't understand how this stuff works. I just know that it does. Now, let's see. Who will I be next? Let's add a little Jack Benny to James Stewart. Jack Benny to James Stewart, and it should come out
Jack Parr. You know, it's true. It's true. I keep you not As a matter of fact, you know, and this is true, I invented this whole thing. I kid you not. Now watch this. I'm going to add some Gregory Peck. Imagine, you know, a plain, ordinary, beautiful man like Jack Parr pouring Gregory Peck, you know, into me. And now, dear friends, and this is true, I'm going to drink it. And gradually, you know, the mixture of Parr and Peck becomes... Your obedient servant, Mr. Orson Welles. As you can see, these potions work their feats of legerdemain with startling alacrity. But there are even greater surprises about to be provided. For instance, I add a dash of Mr. Van Heflin to the beaker and drink it, and gradually the mixture of Van Heflin mixed together with Orson Welles becomes Mr. Raymond Burr. Your Honor, I should like to ask the court's permission to perform a small experiment. I will conjure up the next witness by mixing some Jackie Gleason into the beaker, and then call upon Mr. Humphrey Bogart to take the stand. I'd be glad to take the stand and make my position clear concerning the strawberries that were stolen. The strawberries were stolen from the frozen fruit locker aboard my ship. And if you don't like bogey impersonations, all you have to do is add a little Art Carney to the bogey and then take a sip of the syrup. And you've got Bing Crosby, you know. This is you know, it's pretty strong stuff, you know. Bing Crosby. And you know, by now, you know, you ought to appreciate the potent potential of this potion prestidigitation. So let's lay a little English on this bountiful bowl of beneficial banter with the Sousson of Mr. James Mason. Let me edit it here. Let's give it a drink, huh? James Mason.
And you've got Richard Burton. Not so much as by your liege. But hark, attend me as I take another bottle in my hand and hold it before me. It contains the voice Charlie Weaver. Now add it to the cauldron that I may speak as yet another guise. Now raise the chalice and drink of it. And I become Walter Brennan. Right back where I started with the